I had to go see the lady. And if you don't know who the lady is, y'all ever hear anybody say like, oh, you need to go see the lady, see the lady, see the lady. The lady is a therapist. I don't know who needs to hear this. Bitch, go see a therapist. I'm telling you. Good morning, y'all. Today is Friday, May the 19th, honey. Okay? And if you don't believe me, I don't know if y'all could see that. Yeah, it's May 19th. It's 8:53 in the damn morning, honey. I was supposed to go to work. Okay, I wasn't officially assigned to go to work today. I technically had like an entire week off. I've had this minor condition that has caused me to just rest this week. And I'm getting it checked out today by my doctor because I feel like I've exhausted all my possibilities. And I don't know where to go from here medically. So we're gonna go see my homegirl today. Yeah, so that's later on today. I'm up early because I wanted to, you know, set my intentions for the day, meditate. I'm in my bed, as y'all can see. Y'all know whenever y'all make y'all bed, y'all day gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. So yeah, we have a doctor's appointment today. I'm debating on whether I want to get some burrito tacos or some liquor, or I might do one or the other. I want to do both, but I ain't gonna lie, I really want some liquor. Only because like I'm I can't even talk. I'm celebrating the fact that your girl didn't pass her classes this term. Okay. Now there are some circumstances that I'm under right now, academic wise, but not anything that can put me in danger. I just have to, it's a long freaking story. Well, we're gonna get it together with that. But as far as I know, your girl has passed all of her classes, which is good. Because y'all know that I'm on academic probation, honey, and I'm trying to get off of that. So hopefully, once this situation with my one of my classes gets rectified, your girl is off probation. Which I should be. And then I had the audacity to enroll in a summer term. Ghetto. Very ghetto. And the summer term has already started, so I don't know when my classes start. I have to look because apparently they don't start when everybody else's starts, and summer's different at Rowan. Summer semesters, there's like different tiers of when your classes start. I have no idea as to what tier that I'm under and when my classes start, so I just might call up the other day to figure out what's going on, because I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, and also today is content creation day. I have a lot, I'm talking a lot of PR that needs to get edited. A lot of PR that's coming in or that has just been sitting here. I've just been so focused on getting my grades together that I've literally pushed everything and anything to the side. And now that school's over for a quick moment, and my summer classes are online too. I was gonna stay on campus, but it just made sense to stay, you know, home since my classes are online. So there's that. But and your girl got a summer job, so that's why I've been missing. Your girl really just been hustling for real. I was in a little storm, and I'm gonna talk about that later in this vlog. I was in a little storm, you know what I'm saying, but I don't got this "too shall pass" tatted on my chest for no reason. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm finna get my life together. And I'll probably come back and talk to y'all a little bit before my doctor's appointment. Because, why not? I missed y'all. I know y'all missed me. And I kind of want this vlog to go up today. We'll see. We'll see. If I get enough content to just drop this shit today, we'll see. we'll see. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I'm on my way to go film at CVS for this promo that I gotta do so your girl can get her coin. So, I love y'all and happy motherfucking Sunday, ho. I promise y'all I'm gonna tell y'all everything that I was supposed to fess up. I promise. I got y'all. Give me a sec. Y'all, good morning. Today's Tuesday. I'm in the classroom by myself right now because all my students just went outside. I don't know why I'm in an empty classroom right now by myself. I just got to work. Listen, better late than never, okay? Your girl was struggling this morning, but your girl made it. That's all that mattered. That's all that mattered. I'm in the same classroom for like the next week and, well, for the rest of this week. And then they have off on Friday for Memorial Day weekend on Monday. Well, this weekend is Memorial Day weekend, but Memorial Day falls on next Monday, which I did not know. So your girl got a day off and an additional day off this weekend. So I essentially have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I have a 4-day weekend. You know we lit. You know we getting turned. You already know the vibes. But I have a hoodie on today because yesterday it was cold as hell in here, and why is it hot? And I don't have a shirt on underneath of this. Yeah. It's gonna be a long ass day, but I'll see y'all.
Alright, boys and girls. Oh, good job getting quiet, thank you. That was awesome. So good. This is called flash paper. This is not regular paper. This is called flash paper. Scientists like to use flash paper. Magicians like to use flash paper because it disappears. It almost looks like a magic trick. But the reason it disappears is because flash paper has special chemicals on it that are very flammable. Can anybody tell me what the word flammable means? What the fuck? You know what? Let me come back here. I haven't walked all the way back here yet. What does flammable mean? The fire burns out, there's nothing left, right? There's no evidence left. It's pretty cool. One more time, everybody count to 3. 1, 2, 3! Right? You want to see it one more time? One last time. The amazing disappearing flash paper. Just kidding. All right. Do it. Everybody, a question, yes. No, it wouldn't. That's a good question, though. All right, everybody count to 3. 1, 2, 3. If I get the light, that'd be nice. Here we go. Everybody start with a flash paper. Look, she's slimy. If I cover the top, then I can taste it. It's delicious. I'll tell you what, maybe I will let somebody taste it. That's not enough. That's not enough. I really want to get a lot of fog. Let's try this. It's getting away. We're going to trap the carbon dioxide in the balloon.
I just want to see how he's going to do this.
And then we'll cover this. And we're trapping the carbon dioxide in the balloon. I wonder what's going to happen.
Gasoline.
I
time the balloon is popping.
The whole balloon is filled with carbon dioxide.
It's gonna be a cloud. It's gonna be a mushroom cloud.
He's gonna let that pop.
I hope it pops right in the face. I hope it pops
I'll tell you what, that's pretty big. I'm gonna take it off. I don't want it to pop. Nice in here, some nice big pieces, and then I will put the soap in, and we'll see what kind of reaction we can get. That's a lot, isn't it? I like to use a lot. Let's see. Here's some nice pieces. All right, let's see what happens when I add the soap. Here we go. It's like a bubble volcano, right? Look at all those bubbles. Look at all those bubbles. That's a big close-up. Look at that. Now, I'm not putting bubbles in the big one because that would make a gigantic mess and I am not cleaning that up. So bubbles do not go in the big one, unfortunately. I'll tell you what, I need one more helper for someday.
Hey y'all, what's poppin'? I know you're probably like, nah, bitch, we haven't seen you in weeks and you're fucking crying. What is going on? Well, bitch, I'm finna tell you what the fuck is going on. It is 12:05 and it's May 31st. You would have thought that for Mental Health Month or Mental Health Awareness Month, your girl would have it all together. And I'm here to fucking tell you bitches, I don't. I don't have it all together. And I just want to vent. And I feel like this portion of the video will be attached to this past week's vlog. I'm scared to put them together, but I also just don't want this video by itself. This video is not to alarm anybody or raise any red flags. I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know if my phone will blow up after this. I don't really think y'all care about me that much, and that's fine. But girl, I have been, for the past 2 or 3 vlogs, what am I trying to say? The thumbnails are fire, and I'm pretty sure y'all watch the videos like, nah, where the fuck is the rest of the video? Why are you not filming? Why is there a whole bunch of inserted clips? Why are you not giving us the Nyethebrat that we have been getting? Well, bitch, let's spill a little tea. I'm trying to figure out where I should pick this up because I haven't done a video like this in a while, and I was really going back and forth on whether, like I said, I wanted these 2 things to be separate, but I don't want this to be by itself and like be kind of like alarming or whatever. And I really didn't feel like creating a thumbnail for this video either, hence why it's gonna be in the vloggy vlog. But where the fuck do I start? Okay, let's start with let's go to November 2022. We're gonna backtrack because I've been telling y'all, like, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck has been going on, what's been happening, why I've been MIA, shit like that. And I can't tell y'all that without traveling back in time a little bit. So let's travel a little bit. Back in November, I was working at Wawa. I'm pretty sure y'all figured it out or if you didn't, whatever. It was funny because I used to have people come and like recognize me from TikTok, and everybody that recognized me from TikTok was super fucking cool. Shout out to y'all. They never made it a big deal. They never blew my cover, and they were just always so sweet. And I love meeting y'all in person. I really, really do. Even when I'm on campus. Why the fuck am I crying? Even when I'm on campus, I be so like hyped for y'all when y'all be seeing me. Like y'all love me that much, and I love y'all for real. And every time I see y'all and y'all just, I don't know, it's like, wow, like strangers really out here fucking with me. Like I just be so, I'm still not used to it. Like, yeah, I'm considered a macro influencer creator on TikTok, but you know, we a little bit micro over here, but you know, nonetheless, everybody that has approached me has been so sweet. I've never felt uncomfortable or anything like that. Like y'all are just so sweet, and I really do appreciate y'all. I fuck with y'all seriously. Without y'all, there's no me. So what the fuck am I saying? Okay, so yeah, I worked at Wawa, and honestly, y'all, I hated it. I worked at Wawa from August of last summer to December of last year, which is my birthday month. I quit because one thing about it, the management was messy as fuck, and nobody knew that I was dealing with like a lot of like, I don't want to say mental abuse, but I was dealing with a lot of messy shit working there, and it was fucking me up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I guess because ever since I went back to therapy and learned that it's okay to feel my emotions, it's okay to feel some type of way, and naturally, because I am human, if you say something to me or do something to me that's gonna make me feel some type of way, you know, it's natural for me to react or just wanna, I don't want to say snap, because it's not easy for me to snap anymore. It took a long ass time for me to get my anger under control. Trust me. If you know, you know. And I was miserable. I hated it. I only was working there to pay off my debt, which I damn near did. I paid off like a quarter, 3/4 of my debt, which I was so grateful for, because I literally like kept thinking from the moment that I got the job, exit plan, exit plan, exit plan. We're not trying to stay here forever, you know, we're trying to just pay off our debt and fund Brat's way, because I really wanted to like have some shit shake for y'all last Christmas. But of course things didn't go as planned. My manager ended up calling me over the phone. She ended up firing me, which I really didn't give a fuck about, because I had checked out from the job. I had sacrificed so much, and I miss Dior. Like, I feel like ever since I got her, I've missed her like vital moments. And I'm not gonna lie, and this is kind of off topic, when I first got Dior, I couldn't get attached to her. Like, I felt like it was easy for me to not be attached to her, and her seemed like the family dog while I was away at Rome, because I was so sad and so depressed, and I didn't want to bring that on her. I didn't want to inflict that on her. And you're like, why the fuck would you think that? Like, she's just a dog. And to y'all, Dior is just a dog, but that's my baby. Like, everybody fucking knows I'm posting Dior every other day. My baby's getting sponsorships like our mommy. Like, that is, y'all have physical human children, like that's my physical human baby in dog form. She's literally the light of my life, and I really don't know what I would have done without her if I never got her. Like, I would drop the 1,200 again, just because, just for the hell of it. But anyway, yeah, I hated it. I was miserable, and I needed something to shake. So I had applied to be a substitute teacher. So that's why in some of my vlogs last year, and even then, you see that I was like a substitute teacher, which I'm technically a substitute teacher / aide, more so aide, because I'm not sub certified. I never knew that you needed a sub certification. But yeah, and I love it. I love it, but it does have its moments where I'm like, I feel like a kid again. And let me explain. So I started, once, you know, I stopped working at Wawa, I started heavily, you know, picking up the teaching job because I can basically work whenever I want to. The money is good. And the connections that I made, I can never, like, I will forever be grateful for the connections that I made. And basically it was this one situation, and I never told anybody this, not even the school, but we'll get into that. I was at a school one day, and this boy, he comes from like a home where, you know, he comes from a rough background. I don't want to say too much because I don't know what we can say or how far we can say, but I know how stuff goes, so I'm gonna watch my mouth. But basically, to make a long story short, he comes from a rough background, rough home, and kids, because he's in a special ed classroom, kids automatically assume that when you're special ed, like, you're slow or you got some kind of disability. Now, growing up with people that I knew were special ed and knowing what I knew about special ed, I'm pretty sure we all were under the same assumption that you were only considered special ed if you had some type of like disability or deformity or something like that. Now, I will say that is an ignorant ass way of fucking thinking. I'm going to say it again. That is an ignorant ass way of thinking. But of course, growing up, I never knew too much about it because that wasn't who I was, and that wasn't the predicament I was ever in. But now that I'm older, and of course I'm no longer like a kid, I've matured a lot, and I've learned more about special ed and special needs. Well, let me not even keep saying special ed. Special needs. You learn that it's not just for those who have disabilities. It's also a behavioral issue, which makes a lot of sense now looking back at those that I knew were in that class. It makes a lot of sense now. And because, like I said, because this child was in the special needs classroom, he was getting picked on in the playground. And I don't know if it's because I was at a specific school that is really close to my heart that this happened at, but I just felt like a kid all over again. Like, I felt like, let me stop. I'm trying not to cry. Lord, I'm trying not to cry. I just felt like that little girl that used to happen to. And it's like, you're probably like, what, like, how did you make that about you? And I don't know, like, it bothered me. Because he has so much potential. He's so smart. And like I told y'all, I love kids. Like, everybody knows that I love kids. I go hard for them kids like they mine. Like, I gave birth to them. Like, whenever I see them, whenever they see me and they call me Miss Nye or Miss Nyja, because some of them can't pronounce my real name, so I have them call me Miss Nye. But Miss Nye gonna ride for you, okay? Because I wish somebody had rolled for me. And I wish that somebody was comfortable enough or made me comfortable enough growing up for me to come to them without me having to deal with and bottle up all that BS that I endured in my younger years of school, right? So basically, like I said, the kid was getting made fun of by kids who weren't in the special needs classroom, but there had never been anything done about it. And because, like I said, he was in special needs, they kept picking on him and they thought it was okay. Essentially, that was a trigger for me because it was just like, wow, like, I can't imagine. And y'all also have to think too, like, nowadays, like, I'm not exaggerating what I've been through back in the day. Everybody, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm not gonna go through everything. But just seeing that bothered the fuck out of me. Like, it sent me into like overdrive. And it's not the first time that happened to that kid either. And the kid that has been picking on him, that's not the first time he's done that, and he just keeps doing it. Basically, to make a long story short, the kid that got made fun of in the class that I was in and that was helping out, he ended up, like, at the end of the day, he slammed one of his classmates on the ground, and he had a really, really bad tantrum. And I had to go get, administration. I had to go get somebody in the office to help calm him down because he was just irate at this point, and I don't have any expertise in that. And it's not that I didn't want to help or I could have. That's out of my purview. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, that's for the people that are, you get what I'm saying? Like, I had to hand that over, and I ain't gonna lie, that fucked my head up so bad. It just fucked my head up so bad. And I stopped working for like a little while. I just focused on finishing school, because the spring semester of my sophomore year, which is this past semester, had started in January. So it started that same week, so I just started to focus on school. I knew I wasn't okay in January when after that situation happened and I stopped working, that what am I trying to say? Oh, that when the semester started, I wasn't excited for the spring semester as I thought I was. Like, all my classes were online, which I was thankful for, because I was able to have the flexibility to work longer hours. And I'm super blessed. Like, that was a complete blessing. Did I take advantage of it though? Absolutely. Both negatively and positively. But I just noticed something was off, because every single week of that first, like, the last 2-3 weeks of January, each week I was turning in my schoolwork late. Not late, I was doing it at the last minute. And I like, basically, so like, for example, my assignments, I would get 8 assignments a week for all the classes that I had. All 8 assignments were due by Monday night at 11:59. And then that following Tuesday, the 8 assignments would pop back up again. I was cramming to do all 8 assignments, or not, maybe not all 8, probably like 6 or 7. I would cram to do all those assignments the night before and still turn it in. And then whatever I didn't finish, I would just turn it after the deadline and just keep going week by week like that. And eventually, I'm not gonna lie, that shit caught up to me. It caught up to me. I want to say probably February, I stopped doing my work. I started doing my schoolwork, and that's when I knew something was wrong. So I ended up going to my doctor. She diagnosed me with anxiety. And I was like, wow, not only did I just beat and overcome depression, now a bitch has fucking anxiety. Isn't that fucking interesting? And it wasn't helping none that around that time too, I was getting into it with my mom and my grandmom. And y'all know my situation with them. I'm just tired, y'all. I'm tired, because it's just like, I can't catch a fucking break. I feel like I'm too old to not know how to maneuver with my emotions. And I also feel like I'm too old to feel how I feel about my emotions. And let me elaborate. Growing up, I was never an emotional kid growing up, because once my great grandmom died, she died 3 days before my 10th birthday. Once she passed away, I kind of blamed myself for her death and shut down. I didn't cry probably about her death until maybe a year later. And it would just be something random. Like, I could probably have an amazing ass day, and something about her just would remind me of her, and I would lose it. And back then my mom wasn't too keen on like therapy and all that stuff. So she kind of labeled me as like the mental kid. Like, she just knew like I would check out sooner or later, like there was something wrong. I used to have panic attacks growing up, but I never linked that to anxiety. I never got tested for it or talked to a doctor about it. I just kind of bottled all that shit up. So as I got older and really figured out that I'm living in like a fucked up environment, that's when I realized something was off. So because I got diagnosed with anxiety and I missed out probably like a month's worth of school. Now we're in March. I had to get a doctor's note, and I had to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not an appeal that I did, but I had to basically go to my school and say, hey, with this doctor's note, I've been diagnosed with anxiety, hence my absence from school. Can y'all please excuse this and give me an extension on all work missed? I got an extension by the grace of God. Thank you, God. Because y'all know I'm on academic probation and I can't afford to fail. I can't afford to fail. I'm not trying to fail. I'm really trying to get my fucking degree and go and live my best fucking life and start anew. So yeah, I ended up turning in my work or whatever. But it was two issues that I had. I was supposed to study abroad. Y'all see that I did not study abroad. I was supposed to study abroad May 12th to the 17th. Or the 20th or something like that. I didn't because it was too expensive. I had the money to go, but I felt like me going to 5 different European cities in the middle of, or in the beginning prior to the summer, just wasn't a smart move for me. I wanted to do more with the money that I had at that time instead of going to study abroad. Will I try this upcoming year? Absolutely. Because I feel like it's an experience that I do want to experience, and I feel like everybody should be able to experience it. It was just a better decision for me at the end of the day. And seeing now that I'm here in front of this camera all fucked up and crying, I don't think it would have done me any justice to go that far away from home and I'm not mentally okay in the head. So yeah, what else? That's March, April, March. No, was it March? Nah, April started to get a little bit better. I started to want to go back to work, and I did here and there, but I just couldn't pull myself up out of bed to go. I really was just getting by for real. Like I was mentally I wasn't here. I feel like I haven't been here mentally for the past 6 months, and I'm just now touching back to Mother Earth to be like, hey, I'm here, I'm hurting, I'm not okay, what are we gonna do about it? And you know, I finished the term, but back to what I was saying, the 2 problems that I had was for the study abroad trip, I had a class called public health epidemiology, whatever the hell you want to call it. That class and Comp 2. I had 100 in the class, but I needed to go on a trip to finish the class. So I asked my teacher, like, what should I do? Because I didn't want to withdraw it, because I wasn't trying to withdraw any more courses while I was on academic probation. But also I didn't want to keep the class and then I get a horrible grade and then it ruins my GPA while I'm on academic probation and I can't fix that. So my teacher was saying, like, you know, apply for withdraw the class due to financial hardship, because around the time I had lost my job, I had got a new one, all this stuff, all that. Yeah. So I'm like, bet. So I filled that out. Come to find out, because I withdrew the class prior to my application, there was nothing that they could do about it, which was dumb, because it's like, would y'all had rather me take the class or keep the class on my transcript, possibly fail it because I didn't study abroad, and then it tanked my GPA that I'm already trying to get back up, or withdraw it? Like, I wasn't getting a fast response time, so I personally just did what was best for me, whatever. That's not going to penalize my GPA or whatever. The other class that I was in, College Comp 2, like I told y'all, I wasn't in school the whole month of February. Like, I literally didn't do any schoolwork from February to like mid-March, and that's a long ass time, especially if your classes are all online. Like, that's a lot of fucking work. Now granted, like I said in the beginning, I was turning in my work, so I wasn't that far behind, but being behind in more than one class, it was a lot, and triggering the fuck out of my anxiety. Avoidance, I deal with a lot of avoidance and procrastination with my anxiety, and I hate it. I hate it so much. And I'm really trying to find better ways to get out of that, because it's so annoying. But back to what I was saying, the college comp class, I ended up having a low grade for. The class ended April 17th, but I had been trying to get in contact with my teacher prior to that, because like I told you, I had an appeal, all that, and I got an extension for all my classes to turn in missed work. So because my teacher wasn't responding, essentially I failed the class, but I didn't fail the class because of my appeal. So once she was notified of the appeal, she emailed me like, hey, you know, just turn in your missing work. She marked the class as incomplete, so that way once I turned in all my missing work, I could essentially turn it all in, and I could turn it all in and get the grade and then be done. Right? And then I was like, okay, well, I could do that. And then I basically have until like the fall to do that. I still haven't done it, and we're not going to talk about that, but I'm doing it. Like, I've already started, so not too much. What am I trying to say? I promise y'all I'm not high. I'm just overwhelmed, and yeah. Yeah, so I just told her, well, no, I didn't tell anybody, but yeah, so I'm like, okay. Oh, that's what I'm trying to say. So that's why I'm taking summer classes, so that way my GPA can go up even more or get higher, and I can get ahead further with my degree or with my degree completion, because the next time my GPA will update itself will be December of this year, and I don't got till December to wait for my GPA to go up a little bit higher. That's exactly why I enrolled in summer classes. I enrolled in summer classes, and because of well, I don't know what it's because of. Well, I do kind of, but I don't. Basically they revoked my aide. I'm suspended from financial aid till further notice, because I don't meet the SAP requirements. And like I told you, I'm on academic probation, so I have to have 67% of my degree complete at least, and then a 2.0 average at least. I have way past the 2.0 average, and my degree completion's at 63%. I need a 67%. It's at 63%. Not 59, not 46, 63%. So y'all are telling me y'all are revoking my fucking financial aid for 4% of degree completion? As if I'm not taking summer classes to get that? Is crazy. So now I have to talk to an advisor later today, because today's the 31st now. Yeah, because no ma'am, I need my aid back. I got 2 years left, not including this summer term. So y'all gonna have to figure out something, because I'm not coming out of pocket nothing. I haven't come out of pocket since I got in this bitch, and I ain't gonna start now. And I ain't gonna lie, that kind of ruined my day a little bit yesterday, and it pissed me off, because it's like it's always fucking something, and I have to figure out how to, like, I don't know, it's like what's the word I'm looking for? How can I say this? How I internalize shit is weird. I never say something traumatic happens to me, right? I might be hurt about it. I might cry about it. I might do whatever about it in that very moment. And then as the days go by, I internalize it and don't think about it again. But later down the road, something will remind me of that traumatic experience or that situation, and now I'm flipping the fuck out, crying and extremely upset and hurt. Like, I don't know how to go through things, deal with things head on, go through them and release it. I go through it, I internalize it, hoard it, and then once I'm triggered, it comes back out, and I hate that. And trust me, you're probably like, have you thought about going back to see a therapist? I have. My doctor actually told me that she recommends me to go back to therapy. And no, I have not found a lady that I could confide in yet, because no one takes my insurance. Like, do I have old grandma fucking insurance or something? Like, why is nobody accepting my insurance? And then a lot of people are booked. Figures, it's the fucking summer. Of course, everybody and your mama want to be in therapy right now. Y'all want to get your lives together. As do I. Make space for a bitch, please, because I need to see the lady. I need to see the lady. Journaling does not help. Music can only do so much. This shit is fucking me up, and I'm tired of being fucked up. I'm not okay. Okay? I'm actually fucking surprised that at this point my tears have dried. And I know that when I watch this back to edit for you guys, I'm going to be fucking crying my ass off. But that's been my life for the past few months. We're not going to talk about friends because that's a whole nother thing. But I will say that I made a mistake of holding all of my friends to the same standard. And I can no longer do that. Not everybody deserves to be held to the same standard. And also, you should never hold everybody to the same standard either. I'm also getting more in tune with myself, my body, just listening, just being an active listener when it comes to me. Because I feel like I know myself well enough, but I don't know myself deep enough, if that makes sense. So I've really been trying to surround myself with positivity, pick up things that I used to do, like reading. I've been reading my ass off. I'm almost finished reading Why Men Love Bitches. Shout out to Ken for buying me that book. It's an amazing ass book. I'm going to link it down below in the description box. And I might tell y'all more about it in the next vlog. Yeah, y'all, I'm here, man. I'm about to be 25, and I feel like I don't know, like I feel like time is passing me by, like nothing is coming into fruition, and that's also kind of my fault. Like, I'm taking accountability here, you know. And something else that made me emotional earlier, and I'm probably gonna put, my camera died. I guess I'm talking too fucking much. But I'm just gonna insert the video that Jackie Ina posted earlier that made me super fucking emotional. I kid you not, like probably like I can't dictate or remember what specific part of the video that it was, but it's closer towards the end that made me just tear up and very emotional. And after we come back, we reconvene. I'm gonna tell y'all how I felt about that video, because it had me just thinking all day. Like it kind of, after that little email that I got from Rowan, it kind of like, it put me in better spirits. So I just started, you know, I got up, I got my life together, hopped in the shower, did my routine, you know, basic shit. I cleaned my room, I organized, I started to do my homework. And don't worry, I'm gonna do it. It's just, my teacher had me effed up talking about we have to make a video about our background, our aspirations in life, what we hope to learn from the class, and something else. Like, we couldn't have just typed that. Nobody want to see my face. This is not a dedicated YouTube video. I'm not getting paid for this. Why am I sitting here uploading a video about that? I'm going to make it as bland and vague as possible. I don't know these people. My summer classes are online, so I don't understand why we're going through this. Then she made a group chat, a group for the class. I might join it, because you never know who's in there and who could help when you need it. And this is from my side of scientific thinking class, by the way. So yeah, my online classes, my summer classes just started yesterday. This class ends next month, and then my second class, Human Variation, starts July and ends in August. So yeah, roll the clip.
What is something that you learned in your childhood or just throughout life that you're gonna always follow and abide by no matter what stage you're in? I'm speaking for me and only me. I actually want to talk to y'all about the #1 reason I know for a fact I'm successful and why I will always be successful is because of gratitude. Don't scroll. In every stage of life, if you're not somewhat happy and grateful for like what you have at that moment, when you get to the next thing, it's not gonna be good enough. A lot of my cleaning content is absolutely gratitude for the space and the love that I have for my home, because I didn't always have a home. I've been the couch hopper. I've been the one who had to sleep in my car when I had absolutely nothing to my name. every single apartment that I lived in, I treated it with just as much care and gratitude as the place that I have now. My mama taught me, no matter what you have, treat it like it was gifted by the royal family. Just literally have gratitude. You can have the perfect balance between wanting better while also appreciating what you have right then and there. But something that consistently kept me going is telling myself, this may not be the last stop for me, but in the meantime, baby, I'm gonna make it do what it do. Because I do kind of believe if you don't see yourself and envision what you ultimately want, what your end goal is right then and there, it's gonna be really hard for you to get it. While I understand everybody's circumstances are different, I do not expect everybody to be inspired by this. I'm really just speaking personally for me. Changing your mindset to become the person that you want to be is like a fraction of what you have to do to get to where you want to be. But it's also better than reminding yourself of where you're not. So I remember when I hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, right around the time when I first started working with brands, they would be like, your community is really engaged based on other people with the same amount of subscribers and stuff. Like, I believe that that always happened because before I had that subscriber goal of hitting 1 million, I treated the followers that I had like they were my 1 million subscribers. There have also been times where I've seen some people say things like, I would just love to grow on social media. I would love to have like this amount of followers. I would love to have this and this and this. And then I go on their page, you got 6 comments on this post. You didn't respond to nobody. If you can barely handle, manage, and interact with the 6, 7, 20 even, how the hell do you plan on navigating through millions or even hundreds of thousands? You won't be able to. The thing about wanting to be successful is it's so complex. This is not a black and white answer. I'm so tired of people who have never had to struggle sitting in their Lambos being like, you need to change your mindset. What they're saying is in a way good advice, but it's just not good enough. That's like a fraction of what it takes. What I'm saying is in the meantime, you might as well. A lot of people follow me from all kinds of different backgrounds, socioeconomic statuses, and they say, you teach me to be happy with what I have. That's exactly my goal. And that is really, truly something that makes me so proud. I don't want anybody to ever look at me and think you're way up here and I'm here. I want people to look at my content and be like, that's me. Like, I see me in her. As someone who has had to earn these things over the years, plenty of times, a lot of people are not poor, not because of their mindset. I promise you. I had to decide for myself, this sucks, but like, I'm either gonna like acknowledge that it sucks every single day. I guess I just feel like the lesser of two evils is to not sit there and just focus on it all the time. Struggling can literally consume you. It can consume your thoughts. It can shape every single working part of your life. Trust me, I know this because I have been there. It's not exactly the easiest thing to do to just snap your fingers and be positive all the time. And my advice is not even necessarily to be positive all the time. I'm not even positive all the time now. Half the time, I want to cuss everybody out. With little steps, this is not okay. I'm not even positive all the time, as you can see. This is another reason why I think a lot of people have a hard time believing my cleaning videos are real. First of all, I'm showing y'all a side of me that has always been there that you just simply never seen. So now I do these videos and people are like, you don't clean your house, you don't have a cleaner. And it's like, yeah, I do have a cleaner, but like when they're not here, because I don't have full-time living staff, like, do I look like freaking Adam Sandler? Like, I'm still gonna get things done. And I actually enjoy cleaning. I really actually do. I find it very therapeutic. I don't understand why that is so perplexing to some people, why that requires convincing. Taking care of my things, taking care of my home is the ultimate language of gratitude for something I did not always have. You just see things differently when you are not used to having them. Even when you make it pressure to like climb, when you're gonna do this, it doesn't stop. And for me, I'm really big on like, let me just like enjoy this. Why don't you do that? I'm kind of doing this. I think that people are right now obsessed with telling you to do the next thing and do the next thing and do the next thing. Also, the spirit of comparison is a very, very dangerous game. Somebody tries to creep into my psyche with, you should have this, you should be doing this. You're comparing me to someone else because you see someone else doing that. Who told you I wanted that? I've never told you I wanted that. Almost finished with this. And that message is brought to you by my mama. Thanks for getting ready with me, and I will see you guys next time.
I'm telling y'all, that video had me getting a little emotional, y'all. And I feel like I'm not expressing enough gratitude. And it's not that I'm not grateful or that I'm being ungrateful. I just don't. I need to realize that the small things that I have, the small accomplishments that I make that might not seem so big or might not seem big to y'all or whoever I'm trying to impress, it still matters. It still counts. And let's be honest, I'm 24 now. 21-year-old me, if you told me that I would have been an influencer with over 300,000 fucking people watching me, following me, adoring me, coming up to me in public, I would have looked at you sideways like, girl, this is not the life for me. Like, I've never been that. Like, this, I could never do no shit like that. So every time I think back to where I came from the beginning and where I'm at damn near 3 years later, it's like, wow, nah, like, show gratitude. Be like, not even be grateful, but just appreciate the shit that you have right in front of your face. And one of the things that I love that Jackie Aina said was that if you don't show your gratitude for what you have now and you're trying to unlock that next level to getting to where you vision yourself, it's never going to be enough. And I think that that could be my problem as well. But also, I've always wanted to impress my mom. Like, I noticed that, you know, she was always so hard on me growing up when it came to grades. Like, I was always an honor roll student, and I very well-rounded once I got to high school, but I had to beg her to be well-rounded because she didn't believe that I could do sports and be academically okay because she couldn't. And my grandmom didn't have any faith in her doing it. So I've always tried to, like, you know, hey mom, like, I did this, and like, it just never seemed like it was enough. So I feel like whenever I do get little small things or, you know, accomplish small things, it's not enough for me, you know, because it's not big, it's not grand, but it is big, it is grand. It's really just how you look at it. Mind over matter, really. It's stupid. I can't even fucking believe I'm sitting here and saying all this to y'all. Another thing that I love that Jackie highlighted was that people who, how can I say this? Actually, let's pull up the video on my old phone. I really should just pull it up on my new phone. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Because
everyone who lives in LA, if anybody,
that's Keys. Love Keys. Keys, you probably don't watch my YouTube channel, but hey Bookie, love you real bad.
What is stage you got not good enough? That's like a phrase over the years, plenty of times. A lot of people are not poor, not here. I want people to look at my content and be like, that's me. Like, I see me in her. As someone who's had to earn these things over the years, plenty of times, a lot of people are not poor, not because of their mindset. I promise you.
That she said not a lot of people are poor because of their mindset. And basically she had also said that, like, successful people will be in their Lamborghinis telling you, like, everybody has the same 24 hours in a day and you need to do this and take advantage of this, blah, 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 blah. And it's BS. And it's like, let's be for real. Why would they want to hear that coming from you? And while, yes, it could be inspiring, but think about it. If you're rich, stupid rich, and you're in a Lamborghini preaching to people who aren't rich, who are essentially beneath you class-wise, that everybody has the same 24 hours in a day, do you really think that they're going to listen to you? Like, and also, like she said, everybody's not poor because of their mindset, which is total facts. And I'm not poor. I'm not poor. We're not claiming that. I'm very well off. I'm not poor. But I just love that she highlighted that, because I feel like a lot of people who are big and rich, like Coach fucking Stormy, for example, always preaching about some shit, always making some shit a lesson. And it's like, bro, shut up. Everything doesn't need to be a fucking lecture. Like, everybody, the truth is, let's be serious. Do we all have the same 24 hours in a day? Hour-wise, absolutely. But do we have the same 24 hours in a day? Hear me again. Do we all realistically have the same 24 hours in a day? No. Why? We don't have the same resources. We don't have the same mindsets. It's more than just the mindset. And I feel like she said, mindset is a fraction of what the fuck is tea. And when it comes to people's, you know, class and money and shit like that. But that's just not all to it. And I don't know. That video just made me really emotional, because it was just like, wow, like, excuse me. Not only did I learn a valuable lesson, but it just meant the world to me to hear that from her. And I don't really watch Jackie Aina like that. Like, I heard of her, I know about her, I know she's an OG YouTuber with this YouTube-ish. But like I said, I just adored the fact that she made a video, this video. I think that video was meant for me to see and just motivated me to keep, what the fuck is in my eye? It motivated me to keep going because I know I got this. I just have to get the fuck out of my own way and I have to see the lady, and it's just a lot of shit. And that's why I said I've been really trying to take the time to really do me. And I mean, I've been doing me, but learn me a little bit more, because I knew myself, like I said, but I don't think I knew myself as deep as I do now. And I wanted to learn myself past the surface level. Like, y'all, me now, like how I'm talking right now, my demeanor, this is surface level, but deep down inside, what's within me, that's only something that I could figure out and see for myself. Sorry, that scared the fuck out of me. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel a lot better after getting all that out. I don't think I would have gotten through this video if I didn't cry the first that first little bit of the video, but I needed to. I really did. And I feel a lot better. I don't know, y'all, just I don't know. I'm in this weird ass place, and I know I'm gonna look back a month from now like, bitch, get your shit together. Like, no way you were like this a month ago. But that's the thing that I love about growth and just being able to be fully present in myself and my emotions. It's a battle, man. I'm trying to learn how to communicate properly. I'm struggling, but not necessarily struggling, but it's hard. Like, I don't know how to properly communicate my feelings without coming off as like a bitch, because I feel like if you've done something to me or said something to me sideways, I have to get you. Like, not get you, but like I have to let you know that you got me fucked up, and I'm not no punk ass bitch. Like, you're not gonna, you know. And I don't know how to use my words without coming off like bitchy, but it's hard because it's like the damage is already done, motherfucker. Like, you should have thought about this before we got here, but now we're here. I have control of the situation, so can't nobody tell me what I can and cannot do and can and cannot say. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm going through character development. I'll say that. I'm going through character development. And I'm learning and gaining. Well, I ain't gaining no strength. I think I got enough strength for the whole goddamn US Army. No, seriously. I'm really just taking it one step at a time. I miss Brad's Way so much. I'm trying to launch my lip gloss next month because we hit 3 years, and I'm kind of emotional about that because I literally remember when I first started and how it got my YouTube channel monetized and all that shit. It's just a lot, y'all. Just what Tiana Sadler say, bear with me. Please bear with me. I'm gonna do my very best to get back on here, get active and stay active. A lot of y'all are probably wondering why I was always, you know, in and out here and there, or why I haven't been posting like that. It's because mentally I'm not here. Anytime I would think to pick up a camera, I'm like, ew, I don't want y'all to see me like this. I don't know, like I felt like I've just been in too vulnerable of a space to expose that to you guys. And while I'm all, you know, for transparency, and I've been transparent since I started this shit, I just personally didn't feel comfortable expressing that and showing that to y'all on camera. Maybe one day if it happens again, but whenever I go through shit, my first thought isn't to pick up this expensive ass camera I paid for. Which I need to, because I have been living for this moment since I started a fucking channel. So we're gonna get our shit together. Like I said, we're taking it one step at a time. And just know that I love y'all. Like, I really, 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 truly love y'all. I'm probably missing out some stuff, that positive stuff that I want to tell y'all. But honestly, I don't even have the strength to run through all that. That'll be in another vlog for y'all. I really do love y'all. I love that y'all, I just love that y'all love me. I feel like y'all see me more than the people that I've been around. Like, the people that I live with. And y'all see me. Like, I don't have to fake no shit. Y'all know when I'm not okay. It's kind of like, I don't know, like y'all are distant relatives or something. It's like y'all are the family that I used to have, and I really do. Here I go getting emotional. I fucking love y'all, okay? I love y'all so fucking much. I don't know what I would do without y'all. We hitting 400K on TikTok real soon. I'm at 394K. Yeah, I'm at 300. Wait, is it 4 or 6? We finna find out, bitch. I'm at 394K. Look, hold on. Come on, yeah. Big 9. Stop fucking playing with that girl. She's never been one of them. And this new TikTok font is ugly as fuck, but I love y'all. I really, really do. And I think I'm gonna start another Discord for mental health in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. I feel like I gotta go out with a bang. I didn't get a chance to post much content about it this month because, like I said, I was mentally going through it, so I was never picking up a camera, and I'm not here mentally here anyway. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And I do have another Discord, but that's again a whole nother story for another time. I don't want to bore y'all anymore. I love y'all. I keep saying that. I feel like ever since I started my channel and my social media, I always tell y'all that I love y'all because I really, really do. I don't think y'all understand that y'all really do mean the world to me, and I can't wait to meet y'all and start doing meet and greets and maybe trips and stuff. Like, I just can't wait. I really do fuck with y'all the long way, and y'all fuck with me, and I love that y'all love me because I love y'all. And I'm gonna stop being mushy and gushy. Girl, I've talked for an hour. That's how you know I had some shit to say. But nonetheless, despite, you know, the mental shit that I've gone through, I will say there has been some positives. Like, I got my first liquor sponsorship. I'm so excited about that. I got some paid sponsorships. The sponsorship started to pick back up roughly like a month ago. I've just been, I don't know. I got 2 new jobs for the summer. And I can't fucking wait. I think that's another thing too that I need. I want to start dating, not people, but I want to start going on dates, taking myself out on dates again. I feel like when I started to do that, I felt good because it was like, bitch, I'm getting everything and anything that I want. And I feel like I don't know, like, that'll help. I just love self-care. Y'all know I love Target. Target, if you see this, sponsor me. Maybe not watch this video to sponsor me, but watch my other videos to sponsor me. I just love, there's just a lot of shit that I want to do, and I'm not waiting on no nigga or a bitch to come do it for me. I'm gonna go do it myself, period. But if, you know, the opportunity presents itself, of course you could do whatever. You could take me out, but for now, I want to take myself out and enjoy my own company because I feel like I gotta get back to that. I gotta get back to that. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I think I'm gonna get rid of my blackout curtains. Once I figure out what kind of curtains I'm gonna get, or I might not get rid of them completely, I think I'm gonna get rid of the color because having blackout curtains doesn't help well, I'm not depressed anymore. It doesn't help my mental health, really. It does for like the simple fact that like it keeps my room dark, but that's not helping me. I need light. I need light. I need vitamin C, D, E, F, G, you know, all that good stuff. So I think we're just going to change the color of them, get a little in this room, a little brightness. Because I'm not feeling just the all blackout curtains anymore. I feel like we're past that. It's not helping your girl's mental. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. What else? I passed my classes at least. Despite all this BS with Roman, I still passed my classes. Like, I got all B's and the C+, and I just didn't post my grade because that withdrawal looks stupid. And then the incomplete classes on there so look dumb, and I'm not a dummy. Never been a dummy. So I didn't post my grades because it just looks stupid. But yeah, I passed all my classes. Like I said, I got my summer job lined up. I'm back working. I've been working consistently for like the past month. I worked this entire month, damn near. Shout out to me. So we're making progress, you know. It's just, I guess tonight was just one of those nights, and it's okay because I feel a lot better. And yeah, I just didn't want to talk about all the bullshit. My mental's not. Y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I'm trying to add a little light here. But yeah, expect some content gradually. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, we're gonna post every single day. I do have a lineup for the first week of June, so we're just gonna take it step by step, which is this week actually. So expect some videos this week, and then come next week we're gonna see how shit goes, and we're just gonna keep going and going and going and going, because I want to expand on YouTube. I really want my plaque. It's time, and I really miss doing what I love, and I miss y'all, and I want to connect with y'all more. Like, y'all are my everything. So I'm gonna shut up now. I love y'all so much. Y'all know the fucking vibes. Follow me on Instagram at Nyethebrat, TikTok at Nyethebrat, so I can hit 400K, please. I'ma link why men love bitches down below in the description. Love y'all. That's all I can say. And thank you for allowing me to express how I've been feeling, or what I've been bottling up for probably like the past couple weeks. I feel like I've cried earlier this month, so a couple weeks. But yeah, I love y'all. For real. Alright. Bye. Bye. I love y'all. Alright. Enough.